Are we live? I'm thinking so. Looks like we are. What is up? Oh, let me send the blast. Let me get that blast out there. That is two back-to-back at everyone's. My bad. But at the same time, I know there's some people who demand that I do a little blast at the start of every occasion. And while Ralphie's repair update might not be the shiniest sounding update, you know, it's mostly quality of life update as the name of it would make you believe. But there is some pretty cool stuff in here, starting with that Cavalier right there. And I definitely want to try this thing out if we can find it. If we can't find it in like 30 minutes, I'll probably switch to dev mode and just... no, that seems cheap. I got strats. I got methods. I don't know. Maybe not. That'd be really lame. There's only one major gameplay change. Well, there's some other ones, but I wouldn't call it major. But we do got faster loading times. The new gun, which is the Cavalier, it's another pistol. Again, I think we're at like 11 or 12 pistols at this point. It's kind of nuts. We need to pump out a new rifle or something. Maybe a revolver. I think there's only, 4 revolvers? We could do with more revolvers. New official controller input layout. All right. That doesn't really apply to me, but that sounds like it's pretty good. I don't really know what that means. Sounds like they're gearing up for console, if I had to take a guess. In fact, console's going to have it better than anybody because they're coming into, this is a big change in terms of, how guns behave. Because now repair kits, they repair 6,000 durability. That's kind of insane. That feels like almost an overshoot. It feels like we're going from, I thought 1,000 was fine, but 6,000 feels like a lot. Repair kit cost now increased to 3,000. We'll see. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that gets changed, though. Repair kit now has a slightly lower drop rate. Whatever. Air duster's better. Bleach. Bleach was the worst one. How's bleach looking now? My goodness, they've amped all this up, but I guess I gotta catch up to that. As long as, this should be a general just buff as long as all of the durability from the oil stays at taking 6 per shot when it's maxed out without any durability oils, right? Just bought sulfur, and I was so glad to find your channel exists. It's such a help. Thank you. Well, appreciate it. No problem. I was gonna say appreciate it, but I'm glad you bought the game because the devs really deserve it. They're amazing dudes. I love those Swedes. Perfect random. It's a great game, and we're getting smacked in the face right now with quality of life updates, so it's going to get even better. This is just a ton of different item changes there. Reduce the game size on disk by around 200 megabytes. That's good. And then that's not even to mention the loading times being greatly improved. I didn't really check. I should check, but I'm going to do a full search tomorrow and then work on an everything video, which I don't think this one will be that hard. But every time I say that, it's like a million times harder. Fix the infamous Sulf Cap versus Sulfur Cap quest mix-up. Is that... Oh, if you currently have the 5-time Sulfur Cap quest from Stiffleg, it will be cleared and replaced. So that was supposed to be the Sulf Cap mushroom when he asked for 5? Oh, that's crazy. I used to spend hours and hours and hours just making guns in Dead Space 3, so when I heard what the idea behind this game was, it was an instantaneous purchase. Oh, I did not play Dead Space 3, and I actually got halfway through Dead Space 1, the remake, and I need to go back to it, because it was really fun, but then I don't know what happened. I think that was right before my son was born, and then I didn't do any content for 3 months after he was born, for obvious reasons. So I need to go back to that. Because I really did like it. But I didn't know it was gun crafting and everything. I don't know if that's in the remake of the first one, but I hope. That sounds sick. Charisma affects prices again. That's right. Rizz has been reestablished in the world of Sulfur. Awesome. We were missing a whole aspect of the game. Now it's back. Sulfur Cap goes hard with sunglasses. Stiff Leg just has the drip. Did they change the way he looks? What are you saying right now? Does he have sunglasses and a hat on? That's what that sounds like. And that would be sick. Dead Space 3 is an okay enough action game, but making guns in it was a whole case of class of enjoyment. Well, even if the remake doesn't have that, I'm going to check that out. I'm going to, watch a video or something so I can... Because I didn't know I'd like building guns as much as I do, but then Sulfur came out. More games need to do this. It is so much fun. It's so interactive, especially in a PvE environment. Great series. I love the idea behind the series. Obviously, like the God, what's that old Event Horizon kind of inspired space horror thriller? Yeah, super cool. I love the idea behind it. Discounts at vendors are now shown next to the price of an item. Interesting. Churned off price rounding. Whatever. A lot of prices might be slightly different, very slightly. It's probably not even noticeable. Some scrolls issues being corrected. I'm not going to, I don't want to speed run it when this doesn't. Fuck it, we'll read it. Fix an issue where scroll of corpse explosion wouldn't hit enemies on explosion. Okay. Fix an issue where scroll of chaos strike would make the player fly when using it in water. Wait, what? I never tried in water. What are they saying? You could fly? Oh my God. I hate when you read a patch notes and you find out some amazing bug that you just didn't think to do. I mean, I want to fly. Can we roll back? Nah, he just had quests for both. Oh, damn it. I was hoping you were like, they should mix it up, man. Every update, we should get a wardrobe change for the church crew. You the goat, my boy? No, you are, Trippy. What's up, man? Just heads up, the grenade crafts are broken right now. Interesting. I only ever craft the sulfur grenade because it's a 1 slot, but that's good to know. New durability buffs are huge for weapon variety. That's true, and it also changes. I mean, I'm glad I haven't done a gun ranking because that's going to change a lot of gun rankings and placements and everything. I mean, I haven't gotten to that yet, but I mean, it's big. Hey, homie, hope you've been good, brother. I've been all right, but I hope you've been good, Slimy Zombie. I'm getting back to normal. Had just a few weeks, maybe a month of just the worst luck you can imagine. Like, just everything was, like, going wrong, but it kind of shifted a few days ago. You know how that is? I don't know what it is. It's not like I wasn't getting sleep or whatever. It was just a weird string of just noticing all this stupid shit just kept happening. But I feel like we're flipping from that and we're good now. Fix an issue where enemies could become invulnerable when using Scroll of Voodoo. That sounds hilarious. Fix so that you don't get a net increase of health when receiving punishment damage while invulnerable. What are you even saying right now? Fix creepy crying sounds not stopping after exiting a certain basement. They're talking. I wonder if they fixed the Easter egg in general. I would get why they wouldn't put that, but it sounds like we need to take a little trip to the forest. Do you think we'll ever get ways to expand out inventory space? I mean, backpack, not storage? I don't know, but I think we asked them. Also, what's up, Roscoe? How you doing, buddy? I think we asked them that in the Q&A, and in the Q&A, they might have mentioned exactly what that was. I don't know if they were super eager to do that, but I'm pretty sure we asked them that. And I don't know if I think it was one of those ones where they responded with, we're going to take care of everything we have planned and get into 1.0. So right now, I don't know. What's up, dude? What's up, Thing in the Swamp? How you doing, buddy? Where were we? Okay, remove the extra durability cost from the Scroll of Corpse Explosion. Good. That Corpse Explosion's stinky. I don't know if they should buff the damage on it. It's a stinky, stinky scroll. Added a hurt sound when the player is drowning. I kind of want to hear that. Added insurance as a purchasable item from Stiff Leg. That's nice. Is it a permanent purchasable item? Because that'd be huge. Peanut butter can now be made by combining peanuts and butter as well as fatberg chunks. I mean, that, dude, maybe the biggest blunder in gaming history. We need that one guy. Was it Kroby Cat? The guy who used to make those videos of, like, big-ass blunders in gaming. We need him to come out and make that one. Like, at least they fixed it before 1.0, because that's crazy. Instant Defibrillator now gives 2 seconds of invulnerability when triggered. It's officially the best trinket in the game. For endless easily. That's crazy. Chaos Strike Dark damage is now divided by the number of bullets fired. Interesting. Sounds like a nerf to me, but we'd have to try it out. It was a really strong scroll. Like, really strong. Still a really fun and cool scroll, though. I don't think a teleporting scroll can be really knocked down too much. First homie dot stream, I hope you're in a good one. You're having a good one. I am having a good one. How are you doing, Big Stepper? I'm glad to have you here. I wish you could add and remove oils and scrolls to a weapon until you take it into a dungeon so I could tweak stuff without saves coming off or needing dev mode. Well, I mean, you could test it at the church with the baptismal font now that we have that. That is an option. I can see if they were to do that, maybe like a one-time quick use item to like wipe away one specific oil or something, but I wouldn't see that happening for a long time. Because I think they want to retain some of the challenge, you know, and like some of the decision making. But at least the baptismal font is here. I didn't think we'd ever get anything like that. Kevin now presents 20 random oils instead of 12. Huge. That's huge. That's actually crazy. That's going to help a lot of people. I know a lot of people are they complain that they can't find certain oils. That's 8 more, buddy. That's pretty big. Buff Scroll of Petrification to a 10% proc chance. Still just use Charm, though, buddy. Just use Charm. Blood Droplets use a new system which should be more performant. Sorry. I can't even read. Performant. New to the game, the B font gets rid of the oils, right? I don't have it yet. It actually gets rid of any enchantments. You put it in, wipe away the enchantments, then you can do whatever you want. So that is kind of what you're asking for. You're asking for it, buddy, but it does take a lot of stamps, and stamps are way easier to get in endless mode, which is the end game. So you might want to get to there, and then you can get them so quickly there. Now they've changed it. Yeah, it does. First update, never had too many issues, but definitely gonna enjoy some fixes. I mean, I'm all for it. Oh, never mind. That change to Kevin changes my stance entirely. Yeah, that's huge. Plus, you got the Chrismatory as well, right next to him. Which is also huge. Blood puddles are now more performant. Ice puddles should never instantly kill you. This seems like they left a note in, but it's true. They would instantly kill you sometimes, but it's kind of like a reminder to them. Hey guys, ice puddles should never instantly kill you. You're right. It shouldn't. That was crazy, and I've seen that happen to a few people. That's happened to me before. Do they mean Kevin gets more random at times? At a time, I always saw he had like 4 at any given times. I'm gonna, after we're done reading this, we'll go check. We'll see exactly what that means. It's the first place I'm going. Some enemies that are charmed by the player will no longer attack the player. That was always confusing. Charmed enemies are now counted as dead to progress to the new wave. Nice. That's a big change. Instead of having to kill your homies, fixed an issue where the game would break, enemies, weapons, etc. would no longer work. Very, very vague there, but I get it. Fixed an issue where Novenian Guards' helmets would not disappear when it breaks. I never saw that. Infinite ammo card now lasts 3 waves instead of a full stage. What? No, man. Oh, dude, it's going to be so hard to put up PBs now. That sucks. I mean, I get we get more durability, but that sucks. Oh, we're going to have to brainstorm some strats or wait for an infinite durability glitch. Infinite durability glitch could be huge right about now. Damn. My best was stage 42. So I'm not going to shoot for that. I don't know. That took so long to get there. And then they're nerfing it? I get it. It's so strong. Indestructible card now lasts 3 waves instead of a full stage. What is indestructible? Was that what even is that? Was that the ×2 damage? Oh, no, that must be one of the melee ones, maybe? What the fuck is indestructible? We still hate Kevin, right? Oh, 100%. 100%. Kevin is the funny little bro. Kiosk is the bored little sister, and Bill is the cool older cousin. Yeah, Bill's the cousin or the uncle. I kind of see Bill as an uncle, you know, the one that would sneak you a beer. My PC shat itself at stage 6 because of all the enemies. Yeah, around stage 7, it gets like obnoxiously poor performance. Max health card is now +10, was 25. Oh, they are nerfing the hell out of it, dude. Enemies double their damage dealt every 20 stages. Were they not doing that? Was it just their health? I guess it was. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, Endless just got a lot harder. But it's still a great place to grind out stamps. So there is that. Weapons update. But I mean, that only matters when there's new stuff in the Arthur shop, though, right? I don't know. Fixing an issue where Beck 8 wouldn't play its animation on the last bullet in the mag. M3 termite damage multiplier increased by 10%. M3 termite fluctuation RPM fixed. Wingman ammo counter fixed. Fixed an issue where Augusta couldn't reload, wasn't having a chance to consume extra ammo oils on it. That goes for the Hell and Back and the Star and Witness as well. Fixed an issue where Longboy could get stuck in its reload animation. That's great. I used to have to drop it on the ground. Scopes will not render when fog is set to full black. Example, Lucia's darkness phase. Dude, that just happened to me. The last Soul Flock I was doing, that just happened to me. It was really annoying. That's a much worse bug than it sounds. M3 Termite full auto fire should now be smoother. Oh, so it's not going to go full auto. I didn't get a chance to try that. I've been so busy. A lot of scopes have had their mounts fixed. Too many to list. Cavalier added. And then a slew of durability changes to guns. Like pretty much all of them, it looks like. Longboy Crosshair is now invisible like other snipers. Okay. So yeah, it looks like everything got a buff in the durability department. That's good. Some of them are not as good as others. Like the flicker durability is only 800. It was 600. That's not that crazy. Dolphin 99 goes to 1,000, but then it's a semi-auto sniper, so it doesn't matter that much. And it's also the Dolphin, so who cares? Enemy up. Sorry, we're comparing snipers. Who cares about the Dolphin? The reload bug is the biggest thing for me. I had at least 5 gun builds get ruined by that. Oh, but you can drop it on the ground, pick it up, and then reload it again. It's just annoying. Mostly pretty good patch. Mostly. They went a little heavy on the nerfs, I think, to endless mode. Maybe a smidge heavy. I mean, I got to try it out before I can confirm that, but it looks a little heavy on the nerfs. I find a lot of PvE games do that. They nerf a lot. Yeah, it's annoying enough to just not use it. I guess that's fair. To the endless meta. Dude, yeah, it's great. You make a bunch of endless videos, and then everything changes, man. Great. I don't know if I made a bunch. I think I made like 3, which is a lot, I feel like. For me, I'm like busy all the time. Enemy updates. Corpse explosion that works on skeletons. Craw Watcher can no longer fly when incapacitated. Craw Watcher will now follow when charmed. Interesting. Increased Shavwa Lurk's lung capacity underwater. Amalgamations can now only be gibbed with explosions when they are downed. Okay, so you got to pop their eyes and then explode them. That is a really good change. I like that. I miss the old way where they were invincible, sort of. I mean, you had to shoot them a bunch to kill them, but that's cool. I like that change because, I mean, all you got to do is make a gun with a lot of spread. Maybe an explosive gun with a lot of spread. Just shoot them and then shoot them again, but still, that's better than what they had. Fire particles on enemies will now disappear as they should. Fire and poison will now deal 10% more DPS when stacked to the maximum value and tick faster. That sounds deadly. Removed Christmas-themed explodable side rooms and events from the generation pool. See you again next year. That sucks, man. I love those. Those were great. I love the new repair kits, but the nerfs to Endless might suck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we're nerfing Endless. It still gets to a point where it gets really hard, but I guess their design philosophy for Endless is for you to not go as far as what some people were going, I guess. Even though, like, speaking from experience, it took me about 15 hours to get to stage 42. So, like, I don't know. That feels like a lot. That feels like a lot of hours just to see nerfs. You know, I almost think I was expecting more buffs than anything. Maybe not buffs, but I don't know what I was. Nerfs to the enemy, I think is what I mean. Nerfs to the enemy would have made a little more sense to me. Damn, now the latest 10 endless gun builds is also deprecated. I don't think it's deprecated. It's lamer, but what am I supposed to do? I mean, it sucks. I do wish the Christmas rooms get replaced with other new rooms. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool, but we'll probably have to wait till another big patch where they, like, focus on those. But there's a good amount of extra side rooms right now. We went from having them only in caves, and there was barely any, to we have a good amount now, so it's fine. We'll be all right. Maybe they could have made the Christmas rooms, like, kind of desolate and, like, run down, you know, because all the elves left. I don't know. That could have been cool. Moved to chests and caves to prevent overlapping with certain events. Fixed missing ground under a water stream in caves. Fixed an issue with a certain death trigger overlapping in other rooms and caves. Fixed some Z fighting. Fixed some ceilings. Fixed some more Z fighting in town. Fixed several areas where player could become stuck on geometry across the game. Fixed invisible walls occurring in town, blocking the player from advancing. Re-added the death pits that were accidentally filled in some forest levels. Death pits? I don't even know what they're talking. What the hell's a death pit? I don't know if I recall. Shavwa New Year theme up next. Dude, because that would be good because they could put that at any time of the year, right? Okay, wait. Let's go see what Kevin's doing. Kevin, how many oils do you have? You punk. Wait, I thought it was supposed to be 12. I still got 8. Maybe I got to do a run. Let's do a caves run, see if we can find... Yeah, that's still 8 for me. And it said 12, right? Let's do a quick little caves run, get in there. I mean, I wish I had the Cavalier right now. Maybe kiosk is there? That would be clutch. Oh, God. No offense. No offense to the chef Grossberg, but I don't need him right now. Any idea on PS5 release? No clue. That is going to likely come down to... Oh, yeah, there's insurance. I don't know if that's going to be every time. It makes me worried about Kevin, then. That's mostly going to come down to... Let's just bring this thing. Just a caves run. To when we get 1.0, and nobody knows when that'll be. So we're going to try caves. Good looting to be had. I missed. And then... I mean, I'm going to try to get the gun in here, but multiple soul blocks have told me that's not the easiest thing in the world to do. I do like going to kiosk for guns, though, because she's got that whole weapons menu that goes hard. Oh, come on. Don't embarrass me. I don't have an explosive flicker on me because I've been playing endless. Uh-oh. We got to do some chest searching. That's just a water bottle. Homie, do you think that chisels take away part of the gun building? Because with them, the only thing that matters is initial damage, molt, mag capacity, and maybe durability? I don't think so. I think they actually encourage more interesting builds. Like, it doesn't always have to be... oh, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. It doesn't always have to be, you know, BMG or shotgun. Because, some of my favorite builds I've used 5.56 to get the perfect recoil and stuff, you know, to make it feel like how I want it to feel. So I think they're good. I like the system of chiseling. I kind of wish we could chisel energy, but I get why we can't, because that would be OP. 1.0 will likely be back half of the year. Console release, please. Well, we don't know exactly when 1.0 will be. Can't say, but it's going to greatly depend on how many of the, goddamn fixes they have to do. The improvement. Because it was supposed to be with Sulfur Forever. Like, that was the last bit of the roadmap, and then we should have been 1.0. But there's also... Now we got to worry about multiplayer. Who knows how long that'll take. It's getting this is a little hot and heavy. Wait, I said I don't have an explosive flicker. I got this thing, dude. What am I, stupid? Oh, a clog. Whoa, wait, that's new. Is this the compact site? Wait, I didn't even look. Yeah, it is. Interesting. I mean, that's a brand new design. I like it. I like the old one. Oh, nice. There's a little bit, yeah. I mean, this definitely brings it ahead a little bit. Kind of gives it a more modern design, I think. I want this on PS5 so bad. I mean, you got the demo. The demo's not enough, though. I can imagine that. I'm sorry. But at least you're getting it. That's huge. They're putting in a lot of effort to get it out, and a lot of that comes down to the Switch not performing as well as other systems, which makes sense. Nintendo's never a powerhouse when it comes to performance. So, I don't know if I should say you should blame Nintendo, but maybe throw a little blame towards Nintendo there. Because they want to get it all out at the same time, every console, you know, just to avoid that kind of issue. 5.56 and 7.62 are great mods to turn SMGs into good ARs. 7.62, yeah, with the damage buff and everything is great. And then 5.56 is like a 9mm with barely any additional recoil. So it's slept on. I think 5.56 is a little slept on. I know a lot of people don't even bother with it. Big ups, ran into your channel when looking for Sulfur stuff. Been playing this on my stream deck, grinding through sewers currently, and it's kicking my ass. Sewers might be a nightmare on stream deck, dude. But you could do it. Sewers is my... I don't know if it's still my least favorite level. No, Desert. Desert's my least favorite. I don't like Desert. It's because I don't like Desert Claws. I think he's a boring fight. I'm sorry. He's a fun enemy, but the fight itself is very boring. But Sewers is up there. Sewers is tough, man. Is multiplayer confirmed? Is it proper co-op? It is confirmed because we hit the roadmap goal, and they confirmed it when they told everyone how not excited they were to have to work on that, because it's like a whole new aspect of the game. So yeah, they've confirmed it a few times actually. Well, I mean, they confirmed it once, and then I brought it up to them because I'm excited for that. I think it's gonna be really fun. I can't wait to come up with like interactive things we can do, like as a community and like challenges or something. It'll be really fun. Wait, the old view inside of the site gone? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It feels newer. It feels like something I'd see in Call of Duty, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And I don't often use sites in this game because you don't necessarily need to. So I don't know how much I'm going to... This will affect me. I'll probably forget about it. To be honest, it's not too big of a change. I'll probably forget about it. But it's definitely stylish. There's just a little bit more going on. Oh, a free flicker. A free flicker. Where's my Cavalier, friend? That'd be nice if they up the drop rates. There's a free escargot right there. I don't necessarily need it. That'd be cool if they up the drop rates with new guns when they came out, just for like a week or something. Wait, I've been waiting for multiplayer so I can get my brother into the game. What's up, Death Assist? Yeah, there's some homies like my boy Lumen. I want to get Lumen. I got a couple of homies, Scar and Crippy, I want to play with. And then, of course, like the community. You know, I don't know. I've been brainstorming. Oh, there's Kevin. We could check his inventory. See if it's 12 now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. What did it say? What exactly did it say? I could have sworn that shit said 12, right? Kevin now presents 20 random oils instead of 12? Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm fully confused on what any of that means now. 20 instead of 12, but I feel like it's always been 8. What does that mean? You guys, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. I have no clue. If they can get Cyberpunk 2077 on Switch 2, this should run. I mean, that's valid. That's totally valid. It will be dope. I could get a friend to play and give them a few weapons. Yeah, I'm probably gonna like... I'm contemplating... I obviously got to talk with the wife about it, but I'm contemplating doing a... Maybe doing a giveaway or something. Get some people's homies involved. And because it's real easy to convince someone to play the game if it's free. So... I'm contemplating gathering up some keys for when co-op drops. But I got to talk to the wife, you know. That's the goal right now for co-op launch weekend. That's going to be really exciting. Is hopefully get some people some keys so they can play with their homies. I'm not even saying their homies need to be here either. But, you know what I'm saying? I should probably use this for this guy. Come back down, sweetheart. Oh, hey, what are you doing? Wee... What are you doing? Nice. Oh. A little overdose oil. Where have I seen that before? Oh, alright. I was hoping for more weapon chests. What is going on with my spread there? Man, I should use more sights, man. That shit was going down. That shit went south quick. Try restocking the D-Hell, maybe? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. But my only concern is why wouldn't it have changed inside of caves too? Because he should have a fresh inventory in here, right? Presumably. I believe that's how it works. I mean, you could be right, though. It could just be a little bug, and that's your quick fix, and you're a genius for figuring it out. I hope that's the case. These guys aren't going to give me a Cavalier, man. These guys don't have no Cavaliers on them. What's the charge? We're good. Full charge. Don't need to scoop up a free one. Let's get out of here. Let's look for a chest. I want to try this new pistol, man. The last time we got a grip of new guns, it took me forever to get them. That's why I was like, maybe I'll do dev kit and just get it so we can check it out, but I don't love doing that. I don't love doing that. Could be in here. Nope, just some nut mix. Get out of my way. We're good. Vete, come on. Might be to his random spawn inventory. What does that mean? Bro is drinking... What do you mean by that? See, it's pretty vague, right? Bro is drinking all the oils before you can get to him. See, and people wonder why I hate him. It's very simple. Shit like that. I ran into a weird bug where I kept shooting out of the water like a damn dolphin when swimming in caves. It was funny. Were you using Chaos Strike? Because there was a bug that they fixed where you apparently could fly with Chaos Strike if you were in water. I wish I could have seen it. Do Kevin's random oils only have 12 options that they could become, and now it's 20? That doesn't seem right. It can't be right. It can't be right because when Guns and Magic came out, I was using Kevin to find all the oils because I wanted to find them all organically to make sure they were in the game. So I didn't just go into dev kit and spawn them all in. I literally went through and searched all these chests, hedge maze, everything I could think of. And Kevin was my biggest supporter, I guess we'll call him, in that endeavor because I just kept going back to him after every run and checking his inventory. There's no way there was 12. No way. For whatever reason, today I've been running into the shops and caves not restocking. It's probably the update. Pretty sure Kevin's oils are meant to be at 20 now, but they're not. Yeah, they're at 8 for me. I only got 8 in there. And 3 of them are unlabeled oils, which I don't consider that part of, I don't consider that a part of this conversation. All right? Those are always there. Man, what are we going to do for Endless? I'm tripping, dude. I'm tripping on that. The Endless nerfs got me, like, contemplating everything. Because it's going to be, I mean, basically, it's just going to make it so any previous records aren't, I guess they don't matter as much, right? Because now, the highs that were are no longer. That sounds way cooler than it should have. I'm not selling you my condom. I was hoping you would have a Cavalier. So, you didn't. Whoever brings me a Cavalier is getting a condom. A free used rubber. One little baby maker. Uh-oh. I'm so bad at the reach. I always got to warm up on the melee and nothing else. Because it looks on my screen like that's a long little blade. But it's more just a little blade. Should I eat? I don't know. I'm getting a little worried. I thought about blowing him up. Don't need the unnecessary damage. Where to find this Cavalier? Right here. Right here. Damn it. Damn it! Shout out to Kevin W. No, don't shout out to Kevin, you guys. Kevin did some real bad stuff that if I get into the specifics, I'll get demonetized because he's a demon. He's an actual demon. Don't be praising that man. He helped me once. Sometimes you gotta work with the devil to achieve your goals, man. That's how blues music came to be, right? Or some shit like that. Or many a blues musicians. Does this have an... Okay, Beck. Nice. Nothing. Maybe I should run some luck oils? I don't know. I don't know how rare... Is that easy plop? It's a fun oil. Dangerous oil, but a fun one. Those Endless nerfs feel a little overtuned. I agree. When I was looking at them, I was like, for real? For real? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Imagine they fix Kevin's inventory and it's all labeled oils to mess with us. I'm not even opposed to that. That sounds kind of fun, dude. Bombard. That sounds kind of wholesome. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. Shout out to Kevin. Big W for Kevin. Guys, if like what you're doing when you shout out Kevin is essentially slanderizing the wholesome and good community of the rest of Sulfur. I don't know. If that's what you want to do, is support someone like that. An actual demon in a world of monsters. Then that's on you. Damn, double cauldron room? Nice. This is not... Get out of my way. I did not think about my weapon choices for in here. I should have been shredding through bozos. An unlabeled oil build could actually be fun, very fun to experiment with. I've tried like 6 unlabeled oil builds, and they're always like kind of decent. I don't know why. But they always come out pretty good. Which, that's only if I put them on all at the same time. If I do them like spread out, not so much. But if you do them all at the same time, for some reason, the game throws you a little love. Oh, I got 4 defibs on me. Nice. That's my Endless build. 4 defibs all day. Hey, bozo. There we go. Yeah, it's not looking so good in terms of free Cavaliers. I don't necessarily... I mean, Boris is also a really good place to check for loot. And Dungeon. Dungeon's got lots of... Dungeon's got lots of weapon chests up above. I have to whip out the dunce cap. Haven't used that in a while. I love the new updates. I finally feel like I'm running out of money again from spending. What are you spending on? What? Like oils and stuff? Oh, you know what? Have you been up in your Rizz? I forgot to check. I don't know if I have any high heels. But the Rizz should be back. They re-enabled that. Because that was disabled since, like, the first week of early access, which is nuts. I'm sorry, I have no idea who he is. Shame on Kevin. That's all right. That's all right. You didn't know. It was pure ignorance. Yeah, shame on Kevin. He's a piece of shit. My cousin's name is Kevin. I guess I'll stop talking to him, too. It's not all Kevins, bro. But if you wanted to stop talking to him, yeah, you might be doing me a favor. Oh, goddamn, the wingman. You know, I'm not saying it wouldn't hurt to, you know, peel back some Kevins in your life. It might help. It might help. Help to ease the confusion, maybe. Pillow armor. Dude, I hope they just shadow drop a samurai helmet. It's a meme that it's not in here. It's just shadow drop it. Kevin is the worst. Script is the GOAT. My favorites are Script, Ralphie, and Kiosk. I actually really like Kiosk. I like the vibe. She's relatable. So I guess, like, with the nerfs, infinite durability, and endless, it's going to be a lot of, like, strictly high-powered guns. I actually feel like that takes away, like, a lot of the planning with some weaker but more fun guns. Like, my Neuraxis, which is my baby. JKW? Kevin, well, I mean, thanks for the fucking... What are those comments called? Super comments? I appreciate that. The message behind it... Like, I guess when YouTube gives me money from that, I'm going to burn it, I guess. I don't know. I'll burn it on... I don't even know. How do I burn money? I'm not good at wasting money. I don't have much of it. That's why they left Kevin in Home Alone. W-Rizz Tiny, W-Rizz Tiny. W-Rizz, that's why I'm going to pop on the old high heels. Did we get a Cavalier? Did we get a Cavalier? No. Yeah, this is going to be tough. We're going to basically be depending on... Kiosk and Stiff Leg here. On the real, I found you by random on YouTube and love this game and your content. Keep up the good work, my dude. Well, I appreciate that, man. Those videos, they might not look like they're hard to make, but they are. And then it's a lot of it. God damn. I need to fix that. The weird alert system that OBS is messing with. I think I know how. I just haven't done it. I just need to get in there and do it. But... I have the free version of DaVinci Resolve, so every video is like a nightmare. It runs off of your CPU instead of your GPU, so performance on DaVinci is the worst. The worst. And if you don't know what DaVinci Resolve is, that's fine. Don't even bother looking it up. What do you got in here? All right, let's try D-Hell. That was a good idea. Let's see what that does. Sure, I'll take a restock. Oh, wait, we could do this. Is Kiosk here? Still Chef, dude. Wait, somebody said that running caves wasn't resetting inventories. We could possibly do this until we get Stiff Leg selling it. Nope, I'm still at 8 goddamn oils. I'm being trolled. Stiff Leg never sells me guns anymore, though. Do it. Do it, delivery demon. I wish they would change the freaking projector thing. I'm going to go one more time, but I feel like at the church, Stiffy doesn't sell me guns. Come on. Come on. Nope, no guns. I give up. I give up. We're never going to find it. Let's do Forest. Let's do Forest and then into Fortress, because then we can just speed run till we find that girl. That girl Kiosk. The goat. Where did I have this thing? This thing is big. It's heavy. Put this back in here. Sure, let's just... I don't want no damn helium. What? Let's take out the catacoil. And... you. This will work just fine. Do I need to repair these since the upgrades? I can't tell. Looks like only 100 went to that and about 500 to the catacoil. My goodness. My goodness, how you've enhanced yourself. Oh, wait, dude. We gotta pop on the... We gotta get our Tootsies a little red here if I still have them. I think I have one. Nice, I got 2. Let's go. Wait, we should probably price check this shit. See how much the increase really is. Wish you get Kiosk and she has Cavalier. Same, dude. W Dono. W Dono. Ill-fitting message. With the charisma being back, it would also be pretty cool to see shortcuts to certain shops. Script's cheese thing and Kiosk's horde. I I need that. I hate having to go through the message. I have it like memorized, but I feel bad that I have it memorized because every time I like make a video and I don't have time, I'm like, oh, I'll just skip through it real quick and you watch me do it instead of writing out all 15 fucking steps. But if I only had to do that once, I only got to do that once, and then anybody can have that, and the wiki could. I don't know if the wiki's updated to that. SULFUR is breaking my mental. Not gonna lie, last run I did, I rage quit and ended stream and everything. Dude, you got the dude. Don't let SULFUR break you. I think SULFUR has made me angrier than anything in this game. For sure. Okay, so 10,000 on the insurance. I knew that price. Why did I even check? Let's pop on one. Do a little testing here. Still 10,000. Okay. Am I not... Is it only on a run? What did it say? Where was it? Charisma only affects vendors away from the church. Okay. So, technically, this asshole right here is away from the church. So, let's see. What's the price? It's the most expensive. 2 Cavalere is $240. Let's see if this works. Nope. Okay, so technically he's at the church right now. All right, I guess we're going to be carrying a couple of pair of high heels. I really have a lot to say in this. And we'll sell that helium when we get the chance to. Maybe we'll run into that mushroom idiot. This game only has cool stuff in the store when I'm broke and it does it on purpose. It definitely can feel like that. But just don't be broke. Just don't be a broke boy, dude. Damn. Just get stacked, bro. You just get some stacks, dude. Really like the hub world option to use money to reroll oils. Real handy and keeps money flowing instead of sitting on a pile. The NPC hologram is awesome too since those guys have S-tier stuff. Typically, yeah. Yeah, I love it for my kiosk upgrades and everything. Yeah, no, you're right. I love the projector. Heals with Crown Slay Queen. I don't know if I still have a crown. Were ghost apparitions and poltergeists always in debug mode, or are there new enemies? I don't remember if they were there before. The ghosts were there. I don't know. Poltergeist might not work. Sometimes there's stuff in there that's deprecated from old-ass builds, or they're just starting to work on them, so I don't know. Guys, can we come together and buy this guy, DaVinci Resolve? No, I am going to buy it. I'm waiting on my wife's holiday bonus to see where we're at, and then also to figure some stuff out. But there was already a sizable donation a while back, and then I told the person, I said, I'm going to buy DaVinci Resolve, and I'm keeping them anonymous for, you know, just because. If they don't want me to, they can just tell me that. But essentially, I told them, I was like, I'm going to use this to buy editing software, and then I think we almost lapsed on our mortgage or something. Like, it was just a rough month. And I had to use it then, and now I'm waiting until we see what her bonus is, and then I'm going to try to use that to get DaVinci, because she's already on board with it and everything, and I was like, you know what, let's just use that dono money. And he didn't tell me, he wasn't like, hey, bitch, like, you're going to buy this shit right now. He didn't say that or nothing. I just told him I would, and then I couldn't at the moment, so it is what it is. They are different from the Wraiths. Can you spawn them in and everything? Oh, wait, I'm talking to a man. Oh, wait, do I even need to leave? Okay, let's see. Mossman for $12.69. Ooh, $12.31. This is like nothing. $12.06. Dude, I'm putting on the high heels for that. For a 5% discount. Yeah, we got to get a crown, guys. I don't know if we're going to get any movement here. Do I get a sale increase? I believe I should get a sale increase as well. I like that it shows you. $325. Nope, I don't get a sale increase. Unless I need to be wearing them when I come in. So it was $325. No, they're trying to avoid infinite money glitches again. All right, that's fair. That's valid. No, stop selling them to him. Please, stupid. God, this guy's dumb. This guy's an idiot. Also, W Man Bun Dot, looking good, big dog. I can never figure out man buns, so I literally had to tell Marissa. I always have to tell Marissa, I'm like, can you put my hair in a bun? Like, I can't do it. I don't know what it is. Like, going up and doing it on your own it's hard. It's honestly hard, but she's amazing and she could do all that crap. So she always man buns me when I need it. I wasn't expecting an update. I'm never expecting an update, and I was like, well, I guess we're man bunning it. All right, get away. I mean, you know. Oh, boy. Don't look. All right? I freeze up when it comes to the little baby crows, man. I get a little scared. If it was Kevin, just tell it was not Kevin. I would rather die. Have you got the gun yet, Zatura? I have not. I'm looking for it. Did you make it? Did you make another goddamn gun, Zatura? You tell me right now. What would you recommend for stamp grinding? At the moment, I hoard cheese items and wait for script and the hologram. I would recommend Endless. Endless is the best way to get stamps right now. If you don't have Endless, then not Endless. I would recommend stage 1 of Endless and just pick stamps every time and then save all your rerolls for stage 2. Like, I'm going to make a video on this, but I'm just giving you the information right now, whatever. And then stage 2, use all your rerolls to get out. That's what I would do. That's what I do. I think the projector is bugged because it won't change for me. No, don't say that. I need Kiosk. I need her right now. The other 2 ghosts I'm speaking of don't really do anything, but are interesting if it's not scrapped content. Could be something coming up. Who knows? The Hubs used to have me do his too. It's tough, man. I'm glad to hear I'm not alone, though. It's tough, dude. How is Darren, Tiny? How's he doing? Hey, homie. Looking good. Thanks for your work. Hey, what's up, Anton? Thank you for always being a wholesome, chill dude. How about that? We're throwing thank yous around. Salutations and stuff. The new gun slaps. You're going to love it. I hope so. I hope so, because I'm still, you know, I don't love the Hellenback, but I do really like the Wingman as a DMR. And then what was the other one? Hellenback, Wingman. Oh, the Longboy, duh. That wasn't even the same patch, but I fucking love the Longboy. Yeah, look at these speedy boys getting one tap, dude. Never mind. Trying to show off. Damn, I guess the chain lightning got all 3 at once. Nice. They were so fast when I was shooting them down, dude. It's crazy. Ow! What the? I love when the big one comes up. It looks like... Where'd he go? He's gone. He's gone. We took care of him. It looks like a small one. What the... How did you even get there? How did he even get there? Here, we'll eat this now. Little treat. Little treat for the confusion. So now I guess we're looking for a crown. And... What? The jumping shot into your eyeball, dude, and you're fine? Oh, now we're feeling a warm up. Don't say anything, bro. Just miss the shots and shut up. Ow. My bad. I wasn't watching. I let him hit me. I needed to feel something. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. The patience, though. Script plus cheese stamp economy. I mean, it is good. Script's got a really easy path to follow there. How come you're not, like, blinking white when I shoot you? What? That was weird. I definitely hit him, like, the first, like, 2 times. I think. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I'm whizzing right past him. I think I'm good. Oh, I don't know if I repaired my armor after the last excursion, did I? I can't tell. Seems like durability prices are a little bit cheaper to repair now. He's doing really good. He's been going to the gym and has reduced his bodily pain a ton. That's smart. If I had time, I would work out too. Everybody should work out, man. It does. It makes a world of a difference. I want to, but when you sleep for like 4 hours a night and you're like busy that whole rest of that 20, it's like really hard to be like, oh, let me squeeze out a couple hours to do that. Someday I'll get back into it. He's smart for doing that, though. I should prioritize that. Not that that's what you're saying, but that's good for him. That's good, smart. I play this shit all slow like a horror game. Your movement is insane. Well, that's why I get hit a lot. I don't know. I did when I first started, but now I know all the enemies. And when there's a new area, bro, I was moving at Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc. investigating an area when the forest came out, all right? The first jump scare was enough to send me down to just maximum fear levels. Oh, nice. So this is the cemetery. Where's this ghost? I can hear them ticking. There's supposed to be ghosts here. And then, yeah, there's always a weapon chest. Oh, God. Damn it. I just want the Cavalier. Is that too much to ask? Well, that's good. That's a nice spot. Some free biscuits. Oh, I fell. I kind of wish we could, like, dig up the graves in here. Just shoot the little flying cum balls. Just pop them. This is why I like Forest, though. Look at all the chests you can find for free. For free. Do you have a day job? If being a stay-at-home daddy is a day job, which it's the hardest job I've ever had, so I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I do have a day job. I'm a stay-at-home dad. So, you know, my wife is she's the breadwinner. And because she's like a smart person. She's like college educated and shit. She's got a really good job. But my job is hard too. Like, her job is tough. Mine is tough. Like, nobody tells you how hard it is to take care of a kid. People do. And you're like, oh, it looks like fun. I've played with my nieces and nephews. And then you're doing it. And you're like, holy shit, dude. Especially now that he's a toddler. He don't stop. He don't stop ever. Oh, the tree behind me. I was like, why can't I move? Goddamn trees. Damn, they usually have a good little loot drop. The big boys? I get it, dude. He started off with just doing stretches for like 30 minutes a day. I believe the last time I saw a chiropractor, he was like, you need to be stretching every day. And I was like, shut up, bitch. Like, I'm trying to play Xbox. So, even that would be enough. Oh, stiff leg. Come on, bro. He never has anything for me. Not to complain, but you never have anything for me. Does anyone remember when he would always have like 4 guns on him? Those were the days, man. I don't want to be nostalgic for like 4 months ago, but that shit was lit. As I did with Sleepy, I bestow you with the blessing of finding the new gun. Oh, you did say yes. You made it. My bad. Good hunt, homie. I have to sleep now. Have a nice dream. Have a good sleep. And I guess I'm going to find it now. That could be next chest luck right there. I'm actually excited. There's a little... Oh, wait. There's no way Zatura luck is real. Oh, fuck, man. I really thought it was there. Maybe it's because I said that shit. Maybe I put that evil in the universe. And now, like, I got to wait for another weapon chest. It was just a kind of hitbox on that tree right there. I almost feel like these boys ain't taking no, getting some missed hit reg on them. The spread shouldn't be that bad on this thing. Should be pretty good. It's a spread of 1.65. Yeah, I got 2 kids. They can be little monsters. I feel your pain, dude. It's like he's so much fun, but the 100th time, you know, you're throwing a beach ball back and forth, which is an awesome pro tip for any dads out there. Get your toddler a beach ball. It's so good. If they're crazy like mine, because I'll just smack it into the air. He'll run, try to get hit by it, pick it up, and then come just throw it at me. And we have the best time doing that. And it's cheap. It's like $1 or $2 for a beach ball, and you can do that without breaking the TV. He loves it. But the 100th time after doing that, you're like, somehow your arms are tired, and he's as energetic as he was when you started. The babies, man. The energy levels are crazy. He's not even a baby, though. Toddler's different. Toddler's different. I always thought, I was like, man, I can't wait to get out the baby phase. But it actually ends up being harder. The baby phase was tough, but this shit's harder. Helix PFP. Wait. Helix PFP scoped. Hell yeah, dude. Wait. What's that in reference to? I move like I'm crouch walking in the desert. How did I miss that? Gamifying workouts works wonders. What do you mean gamifying them? The game hates you, dude. Oh, 100%. It's always, every game is out to get me if I'm not performing at peak performance. Yeah, whatever. I'll be repetitive. Trying to use every ounce of my brain right now. It's tough. Wait, okay, we're coming around. Oh, damn. I feel like I cursed the Zatura luck. That was my bad. Hopefully it's not a permanent curse. I want to use a Cavalier someday. Yeah, somebody posted that in the Discord, and I was like, they cheating right now? I thought they, like, cheated, and then someone posted that, and then I checked the Steam updates, and I was like, oh, there's a new update today. That's how I found out. I forgot exactly who put it in the Discord, and I was like, oh, shit. Being a parent is the biggest challenge run. Stay strong, homie. It's tough, but the moment he goes to bed and the moment I'm laying in bed, my next thought is I miss him. Like, it's like immediately I feel like I can go for another hour, and it's tough. So even when it's like a nice thought, you know, it's always nice thoughts, but you know what I mean? It's not like a I'm exhausted thought. I'm still like, I miss him, you know? I don't even like when he goes to bed. He's just funny, man. He's funnier than me. He's funnier than my wife. He's the funniest guy I know. He's hilarious. He's like recently, if you tell him to show me your nose, he'll like go like this. It's the funniest shit. I can't do it. I'm not as performative as him. Got the new gun from a barrel? Dude, that's crazy. Did Zatura bless you or something, bro? Because from what I'm being told, that needs to happen. Whoa! That's a lot of birds. All right, let's do a quick little forest playthrough. That's a lot of time dedicated to bopping birds. What is that? Electric... Oh, it's androids. Wait. That's good loot drops. Hold on. Wait. Zatura! Oh, damn. Well, if that doesn't get me it. Wait, shit's going crazy. He's a fire android. He's a fire android. Oh, the grenade went up. It bopped off the bird's head. Wait, no, this is bad. But I do need to go back up there. Androids have really good loot. That's where I get all my denim vests. Okay, it just looks like charcoal bodies. This could be it. This could be the moment. What do we got? Bark. Free earthworm, nice. Give me that. Laser sight, we'll use that when we get it. Rod shop. Nothing. Whole bunch of nothing, dude. No good loot. I cross both my fingers whenever you run into a chest. I'm like in my heart and soul doing that. Huh, the blessing may have some troubles to work due to time zone differences. It'll work eventually. So what you're saying is in like 8 hours when I'm in my bed sleeping, the game is going to power up. It's going to run a script to go get me the gun. And then by morning I should have it. Is what I'm getting from that. Or do I need to keep playing throughout the night? I could tell my wife, listen, I got the blessing. Oh, we could test the thing. I missed. We could test the Easter egg. Which, to be honest, might sound a little psychotic. But I do that with every update. Because I can't wait to this Easter egg to come to fruition. My gamifying workout, do you mean eat a slice of pizza after every push-up? Because I got that on lock. Dude, I am so bad at that. When I used to like work out daily, I'd work out and then I would wait a few hours and it'd be lunchtime and I'd be like, I guess I'll have 2 bowls of cereal because I worked out today. So it was like all the progress I possibly had went right out the window because I felt I had earned an extra bowl of cereal like a crazy person. Free human hot dogs. We love to see it. So we still can't get in here. But the noise won't follow us, at least. I forgot to grab my explosive flicker like a bozo. Here. I always check. Nothing? There's gonna be something behind there, man. What a bummer. I'll just throw 2 hot dogs up there. 3. I don't want to lose my raclette. Do 2 curses cancel out? Just 1 more curse, then you're back to normal. Please, someone curse. Is it a Zatura curse? I thought it was a blessing. Did I double curse? I might have double cursed. Oh, we get 3 guns after fighting Terror Bomb. I forgot. This is a massive change. Wait. that one was on purpose. I forgot, dude. They made Terror Bomb's loot pool kind of nuts. It's always 3 guns after him. So we're good. That's where the blessing is, man. Zatura likes to make me work for it. Androids always give me terrible drops. I know, I was trolling. I just, every time I see them, the first time I fought them, I was like, these guys are so tough. They're so tough. And I was like, they gotta have the best loot. And then I got a fucking denim jacket, dude. Terror Bomb music rips. It's arguably the best boss music. He, in my opinion, without a doubt, best boss. Oops. I knew he was going down. I need to make a ploika with chain lightning for this. My new bird gun. Stop it. I hate your immortality, dude. Shouldn't he have a grayed out health bar right there? When he's doing his stomping? He's having a little fit. Should have brought my Arbiter. I didn't think about it. I'm going to bring it in if we have to go to Fortress for this. Damn, there's so much bullet drag, dude. There's some slowness on this thing. My bad. There's a gun chest behind, if I recall. Check with no clip. Oh, yeah. No, are you talking about in the Easter egg spot? There is. You're right. There was, at least. I don't know. Obviously, I haven't checked this update. But the last couple updates, there has been a chest back there. I've gone in there. I've clipped through the wall. And then I don't think I was able to open the chest, though. Oops. I was trying to, like, recall that memory. Terrabomb, Mr. Christmas Tree. Also, big loss not getting a Christmas tree variant for him. Hopefully next Christmas we get that. And same with Desert Claws. It would have worked with either one of those. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Oh yeah, middle. Middle. I don't want to stand too much. What's over there? It's not 3 guns. I thought it was 3 guns. The dart, again. 2 darts. That's purple rarity. For me, Dogwitch is pretty dope music, which I saw you play as well. Dogwitch has maybe the most, like, trancey music of all time, dude. It's so easy to get lost in that soundtrack. I absolutely adore Dogwitch. Great game. I burned myself out on it. Oh. Am I getting some hit reg or what? Like, is this thing not doing the same damage it used to be doing? No, it's doing a lot. He's got more than 1,000 health all of a sudden into his face. I don't know. They're probably working on hit reg right now with all the bugs that there's been. Or maybe it's just because I'm moving a little bit too much. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Do your thing. Hey, come on, man. Every time I'm about to kill him, you guys show up. I'm just checking for some... Yeah, right, dude. Okay. My bullet's not that slow. That should be a crack wall right there. For some free chests right here before we go back and... Longboy, nice. Maybe we'll pull out the longboy. I love the longboy. Little MLG gun right there. That's a nice path for this. Usually it's like nothing. But we're going to go back. We're going to get the Arbiter because the Fortress boss is a bit of a pain in the ass. And then... Maybe the Augusta for the first phase. The Augusta's really strong against him if you get it automatic. Oh, shit. It's alright. We're going to go to the church. Ow! Okay, fine. Listen. That's just burning. Fuck you. That's all I want to say. Alright, let's go. Is there a chest up there? No chest. We're good. We're going to go back. I didn't see a chest. Does the father enlightenment thing when their baby is born exist? I'm not a father yet, but I hear all the stories of how the father feels something crazy when they see their baby born. TB Gunner, how you doing? And 100% without a shadow of the doubt, yes. That is not some cheesy thing that people come up with. The moment your kid is born, I mean, I hate to say it because I've always been like stubborn and that I'll never change, I'll always be me. The moment my kid was born, I became a different person, like instantaneously. There's this strange wave of relief and happiness when you see that your wife is okay, you see that your kid is okay. That moment is unlike anything you'll ever feel in your entire life. And yeah, it changes you because you're like, the whole time you're freaking out. If you're me, you're freaking out. You're like, anything could happen. This could go sideways, this or that. Yeah, Chef Grossberg is not changing. Somebody had mentioned there was a bug with that. He is certainly the same as he's always been. He's a good-looking dude. Don't get me wrong. I should put that away. But he's not... Get out of here, you know? Leave. I don't think we need the far sight. Not right now. This isn't an endless run. Let's get... No, we don't need the Arbiter. We just need the Augusta. Let's be conservative here. Oh, this thing needs a repair. What was it before? Like 900? It was nothing... 2,700. Jesus Christ. Can you be any stronger? Okay. Now we're going to try to hunt down Kiosk. I really want to try this gun. I don't think I have any power bars at the moment. I haven't been building them. Random third curse blessing. Why do you have to say curse or bless? Come on, man. Hey, look, it says Zatura certified sniper. I almost grabbed it, but this thing is kind of nuts for Fortress, man. It one taps everything, and it's also really, like, I'll just shoot it real quick. That makes the freaking snake form of the boss so easy, of the Emperor, that, like, I don't know if I want to run Fortress without it when I'm specifically looking for something. It's my go-to for Fortress. Any chests in the huts? Pizza Hut. Ooh, marshmallow's good. That 40 health in 2 seconds? Yeah, thanks. I'll take it. Oh, shit. Wait, wrong gun. No, listen. We're looking for your newest gun, Zatura. You've got too many guns, all right? We can appreciate the Augusta once in a while. What's wrong with that? I know it's not a hood classic like the Longboy. But actually, I think if you were to pick a hood classic, it's the Augusta. This was like the first gun that the community like fell in love with for being strong. At least from what I saw, from Reddit posts and everything, and even Discord, people were like, oh yeah, dude, just use the Augusta. Just use the Augusta. How's your night going, Zachary Lamb? It's going well. Having some good conversations, some good sulfur I need to chug this, though. I don't want to fuck my stomach up, but I need to sleep tonight. Yeah, I felt the same. It's weird. You got a whole human to take care of who follows you everywhere. Yeah, and that is like, in its own right, like when you're leaving the hospital, after like a day and a half to 2 days, and you're like, for real? You're going to let me leave? Like, help me. Especially if you're someone that doesn't have a lot of family. Like, my wife's got family, but I don't. So I'm like, can't we stay for a month? Please. The nurses, man, by the end of your hospital stay, they're your whole world. Like, you and your wife, they help so much. And they're really fast, too. At least our hospital was. It was in a nicer city. We did that on purpose. Like, we made sure to have him born in a nice city, get some good doctors on it. And, yeah, the nurses, if you got good ones, are cracked. Yo, what's up, Aspect? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I love Sulfur. Its charm is like none other. You're right. You're right. I've been, I haven't been because I haven't had a moment. All right. Don't light me on fire. There's no water. For once, there's no water here. That's fun. I haven't had a moment, but I was... Oh, it was behind me. God damn it. I was playing a lot of Pacific Drive, which is amazing. Amazing game. Wait. We didn't get kiosk, bro. We just dipped to the end. Check the roofs a little bit. Oh, we're getting lit up. So we're gonna... I should open that brown chest. But we're mostly looking for kiosks. That's our best shot. She'll have like 15 guns on her. And if we're trying to get a new gun, that's what you want to do. Sometimes there's a chest there. Yeah, we're just going to dip past this because you only get one vendor per area now. Used to be different, but it's actually kind of nice knowing that because when it was multiple, you didn't know how much you should search an area. It was only like 2, I think. Sometimes you can get a chest at the end. There you go. See ya. What would you say is your favorite area? Forest. Forest is my favorite. But Caves is my most nostalgic. Caves is like one that I love running because, you know, everyone remembers their first. And it's also not super challenging after, you know, early stages. Fortress is good. I like Fortress too. Fortress has a very similar vibe to Forest. And yeah, I would say those are my top 3. Is Forest is number 1, Caves is number 2, and Fortress is number 3. Fortress is just fun to run around the roofs. And the music is awesome consistently. That's the one thing Forest can't touch with some of the other levels, is the music isn't the best. And that is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, we're not going to fight every enemy. We're going to find this gun. It's fine music, but it's more ambiance than the other levels. Dude, the first, like, 10 times I went in here, I didn't know there could be a crack wall. And then finally I saw one. I don't know. Can we get a chest down here? Nope, apparently not. We're mostly looking for vendors, though. And the best vendor to find in Fortress is in the bathhouse. That's what I typically do, is grab a bunch of power bars, run all the way to the bathhouse, check the vendor, and then teleport back because you can get the thing right after. The thing. You know the thing. You're aware of the thing, yeah? I've seen a chest up there. It's those dudes with the throwing knives that are... Oh, what the... Is it a dead end? I got played, dude. I thought we were chilling. I'm going to have a pretty nasty kite behind me. Which way do we come in? They're walking from that way, so I'm going to say we need to go this way. Yeah, there you go. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Oh, well. We're going to find. Forest, why? That was my least favorite. I'm a caves guy. I like that forest, you have the option of looting. It's the best looting in the game. Can that be disputed? Forest is so open with so many chests. I think it's the best area to loot, general loot, if you just need stuff. And then you got the rod shops. The enemies are definitely challenging. The mini birds can be a huge pain in the ass. The Batman birds can be a pain in the ass. The Hulks can be a pain. Definitely challenging. But at the same time, I love the looting. I love the fact that in Forest, unlike any other map, if you just don't want to fight stuff, it's a totally vertical map. You can just walk past everything. You can run, you can walk, you can jump. You don't need to fight a single thing. And I love that level of freedom to the map. So, as someone who, I don't always have time for bullshit, I love just running past it. Fortress has that mostly as well, but then you get to the pools, and it's not as good. You have to work for your parkour a little bit. Whoa, Dookie Booty, homie stream tax. That's not a thing, but thank you, Dookie Booty. Don't start claiming that. I love running caves to upgrade my guns and just zone out while listening to a podcast or an audiobook. Also, Dookie Booty, for some reason, Steam is not telling me when I get messages. So the other day, I waited like 5 fucking days, and I saw I had a green bell. For some reason, it doesn't tell me when you message me. I don't know. Not even on my phone or nothing. Okay. I need to bring a really fast Ploika that I can miss all these shots and nobody will notice. I hate that. Yeah, no, I usually, if I'm not streaming, I throw on something in the background. I've been watching a lot of, like, sitcom video essays. What's the guy's name? J1T. I've been watching his stuff. It's good stuff. Because I ran out of stuff of Breaking Bad tier list to watch. It's like the worst day of my life. 'Cause now, if I rewatch it, it's literally rewatching a tier list of a show that I've already seen twice, 2 or 3 times even, which is just ridiculous. What if my wife finds out? She might. I mentioned it. I see Fortress as a more fun, challenging town. I think they go hand in hand. Caves just has the first area charm that cannot be beat. It's, like I said, that's my nostalgic pick. And it's right up there with these two. I love Caves. It's super laid back, easy going. And also, you know, it's where you come from. It's your first home. I was prepared to run caves and nothing but caves for a long... Here we go. All right. Let's get this. Oh, this one. Why did it gray out the other ones? See, I said I have it memorized, but honestly, it's grayed out. So I don't even think I have it memorized. Yeah, the wind blows at the feet of May. Come on, girl. Viva la resistance. Come on, baby. Oh, we got it. Nice. Dude, I did not think we'd get it. Let's go. This is all thanks to the homeboy Zatura coming through with a blessing. We got ourselves a Cavalier. Let's head back, baby. We got to level this thing up a little bit. We got to try this thing out. Did you get to sleep on a bed? They had me on some weird lazy boy thing that pulled into a bed. No, I was on a couch. I took the couch. Obviously, my wife had her hospital bed, but I was on the couch. What an unexpected treat. I saw the update, and I was going to message you. Yeah, somebody dropped a picture in the Discord and was like, what's this gun? I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, this person's cheating. I've never seen this gun. They weren't cheating. Let's put this away, and then we're going to keep a nice little backup. We need to repair it, but this is kind of giving like motocross vibes. What is this gun? Oops. What did I just do with my defib? Did I lose a defib? Did I fucking die, dude? Am I tripping? I must have died. Defibs need to make a noise. Or did she steal it? I don't know. And I'm not going to obsess over it. What about hedge maze with an explosive weapon? Hedge maze is great, and it's the easiest one to do because you can come right back to this dickhead and tune up your amulet. So it's the easiest for sure, but it's too short. It's not enough to do. Hi, I'm quite new to the game. Only just finished caves. I'm not sure how to deal with ammo scarcity. So once you get enough stamps, you get this thing right here. What is this, 9mm? This is going to save all of your woes, man. Just come in here and pump all your money into that. And you don't have to worry anymore about that shit. Otherwise, I would make an infinite ammo gun, which is satiety and mosquito oil. Find yourself those 2 oils, make an infinite ammo gun, and then use that primarily whenever you're out of ammo. Because then you're just worried about durability. Doesn't tell me when you message me either. I feel like it used to do that though, right? You can run caves to farm ammo and sulf coins. That's true too. You could also get a nice upgrade to your melee, katana, bow staff. Both of those work really well to grind out some ammo. I think there's a shorter dialogue tree for this. There's a shorter one? Are you sure? I don't know about that. Viva La Resistance told you. I knew you were tricking me, dude. I knew it was going to come up. Let's go. I'm excited for Xbox release. Me too. I can't wait for people to get it, man, because I feel bad when everybody's always like, hey, any idea of when we'll get it? And I'm like, no, I wish I knew, but I don't. Ooh, it's a 3-round burster. Oh, goodbye termite forever. What? 3-round burst? I love the idea of it. Termite's dead to me, though. Rip. How many pistols do we need to get before we get another weapon variety, bro? Sporty Gallop-based burst pistol with a foldable stock for stability. The sound compensates for the lack of horse sounds after horses were replaced by hoverboards during the Third Robot War. So I said motocross, but I guess it's supposed to look like a man riding a horse. Let's take it into town, I guess. We haven't run town today. There's a real pistol with a similar stock. Trying to remember what it is. Oh, nice. I've been wondering how worth doing quests are. Thanks. Quests are really good. What is that damn noise, man? That sounds crazy. Quests are really good, and you should do them. But make sure you're doing the ones that aren't asking too much. Some people ask for way too much. Like, especially if they're not the church. Hold on. Let's test this thing out. Oh, and I got a red laser sight that I put away. This thing is... This is a dirty little girl right here. This is a dirty girl. I think we got a gun crank it, though. For not having any oils or anything? Oh, okay. All right. And it's red to match. It would be nice if you unlocked a secret option that you could just go straight to it afterwards without repeating the same dialogue. Uh-huh. Yeah, dude, that's one of my biggest requests in this game by far. That... Beretta 93R. Poor termite, freshly buffed and still dead in the dirt. Yeah, I mean, this reloads in one clip. You just pop it out, pop it in, you're done. It's rip termite, I don't know. Yeah, that's right. The 93R, yeah, and the front end is kind of like Robocop pistol version. I haven't thought about Robocop in years, dude. 5 sulfur caps, take it or leave it, except it was patched. At least we all remember the agony. Yes, the 3-shot version of the N2FS, aka the M9. Did you slap insurance on the gun yet, just in case? I didn't, but I have a bunch back at the spot. I'll have to do that. You spoke that laser into existence, pretty much. I think it was my leftover blessing. Termite is my least favorite gun. I think mine, without like sitting down looking at all of them, is either the Dart or the Bronco. Like, I love the style of the Bronco. I don't really like the style of the Dart. I don't like the way that operates at all. So I don't necessarily hate the Bronco, but when you stack it up to all the other pistols, I don't see the point in it. I got to be honest, I don't see the point in the Bronco. It's cool and it fires all fun and stuff, but the long reload, the short RPM, there's too much to build around. And then the Dart, dude, one shot. We got snipers that are doing just as much damage with 5 or 6 shots. Fuck the motherfucking Dart, dude. There, I said it. You don't got to worry about recoil on a semi-auto. It's probably my least favorite. I don't hate the termite, but my issue with the termite and why I don't hate it is very strange. It's because I got the termite before anything. Well, there's a Kevin back there. Let's unlabeled oil this thing. No. We're trying to I'm so tempted to just unlabel the hell out of it. Well, you could have something good on him. Let's see. That was my first good gun. So that was like my first upgrade from the Dirk and the Nop, which the Nop is good. All right, don't get that twisted. Nothing. Thanks a lot, Kevin. But that was my first gun where I could like melt humans in one shot. So I got a little bit of love for it. Fidget oil? What's fidget oil? Off the top of my head, I don't know. And I'm not trying to have the reload speed. I don't want to do that. Oh, wait, I forgot the Bronco even existed. Okay, that's my least favorite. I mean, it sucks to shit talk the Bronco because the style points are there. But yeah, it's not great. I don't think so. My poor 12 gauge, or off to be with the family, wish you the best, homie, and I pray good fortune falls on your family. Good night. Well, thank you, TB Gunner, and I hope the same goes for you and your family that you're about to go hang out with. Enjoy your evening. Speaking of which, my wife's probably like, when do we do a dinner, goddammit? My poor 12 gauge Bronco butchered by the Chaos Strike Nerf. A 12 gauge Bronco is a different story. See, that's the thing. All the guns are good, I think. I think they all can have a purpose with the right build. Maybe not the Dart anymore. I fucking hate the Dart, dude. It was good when it was infinite durability, but now that I know that used to be a thing, like I can't get into it. Pale Horse has gotten me killed so many times, I don't touch it if it pops. I don't mind the Pale Horse. The Pale Horse is worse. See, I think what it is if you're a COD kid, if you're someone who grew up with, after every engagement, you reload. The Pale Horse... Wait, can you reload? No, you have to shoot it all out, huh? I haven't used a Pale Horse or a Pierre Fusel in a while. Do you have to shoot them all out before you can reload? I honestly can't remember. Who's used one in a while? I legit don't use those guns. So I don't... But I like the Pierre Fusel, but there's just... This issue with the Pale Horse and the Pierre Fusel. Like, why would I use the Pale Horse when I can use the Snut or the Balthazar? Excuse me, sir. And the Pierre Fusel, just use the Farsight. The Farsight is miles ahead of all those other rifles. Farsight is amazing. The Farsight is arguably too strong, and I don't know how Perfect Random hasn't realized that. It's... Look at the damage numbers on the Farsight before it gets nerfed. All right, it doesn't make any sense. It's got like a weird like 12 damage buff for some reason. Would be cool if they released plushies keychains for this. I would totally buy one for myself and my toddler, I guess. Well, I think they do have stuff like that, but you can't be in America because of the taxes, the tariffs. Pale Horse, Bronco, Snut, and probably Termite are my least faves. This Snut, I don't hate this Snut. I don't know. Revolvers are weird. We need a good, like, OP revolver. A Goblin plushie was made like a year ago. I want to get a Sulfur tattoo. Any ideas? Script, dude. Script bathing in cheese. Script is a good, like, if I had to pick one, I'd probably get Script. I love Script. Don't think you can get it now. Eventually, those tariffs will be gone. Hopefully. We should get the pre-patch dogs for a secret boss like Diablo cow level. Yes, dude. I would love that. I would cop if they release... There's also merch, but doesn't ship to the U.S., unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd buy some. Yeah, but that'll change eventually. Once the tariffs are gone, we should be good. Oh, yeah, for sure. I got some plushies from the most random stuff this game could have so many. It will be fun when the gun for the competition comes in. A legacy for your channel. Oh, I can't wait, dude. The one that won is so cool, dude. I can't believe they went with something with such an intricate design. I can't wait to hear the way the gun, like, fires up. What with the sound it makes when you pull it out. Like, this one's got like a spring in it when you reload it. What's that thing gonna do? Like, listen. Or is it when you pull it out? I thought I heard like a spring or some shit, dude. I don't know. I could be tripping balls. Maybe you have to empty the clip. Let me try emptying the clip. Or the mag. I don't fucking know. I'm not trying to get moist critical. See, I'm a COD kid. I automatically reload. Which I didn't even check the follow-up to that message. Okay, we're about to edit the clip. Let's see what it does. It might have done something. I'm getting blasted in my ass, though. It's got really good, and this is going to sound weird, but really good control on this gun. It feels really comfortable. Obviously, we're not doing enough damage to really one-tap anything, because it is a sidearm with no chisels on it right now. But... it's a comfortable feeling gun. This is much better than the Hell and Back if we're comparing it to the last pistol. You do. IMO, the worst gun is the Nop until you get either scope or infinite ammo. on it, then it gets cracked. But the Nop, I would say, is better than the dart. Like, you know, because you could shoot based off of your reflexes. And in that, with a chisel, I don't know, I'd rather have the... If you told me I had to use one or the other, even default, I'm picking the Nop, dude. I don't like the dart. I don't like waiting for charge-up shots in a game where at any moment 8 dudes can be on my asshole. You know what I'm saying? And then I have to wait for the thing to decide it wants to shoot. I don't know. The dart, it's just too much work. It's too much work to get a satisfying outcome out of the dart. And I just don't like it. Yeah, I think so. Pierre, you have to empty the clip. That's annoying. Okay, that is annoying. Like, when I eventually rent the guns, I'm going to have to go through and play with some guns that I don't touch. Because there is almost 50 guns in this game. So it's very easy to stop using certain guns. It's just that, it's just factual. I can't use 50 guns in a month. Not when I'm, like, playing with the ones I enjoy. So, unfortunately, because of that, I have no frame of reference for some of these older guns that they just outclassed. Like the Pierre Fusel might have one of the coolest sounds in the game, but it's outclassed, bro. Nowhere near a top tier. Don't even sniff it. Free herbs, nice. Maybe after they release 1.0, I might get flack, but I find the Neuraxis really trash. Instant sell for me. Oh, that's not a normal barrel. Dude, I was like trying to read and play. Oops. That's not fake either. I legit thought I was just popping a barrel underneath that. I'm a dumbass. All right. The Neuraxis is a joke if you don't make it infinite ammo. No, I mean, like, yeah, it's the worst. If we're talking default guns, Neuraxis easy, dude. You're not wrong. But if we're talking default guns, yeah, definitely that. Nobody wants to reload for an hour and a half, bro. You're not crazy for that. But if we're talking fully deckable and customizable, then the Neuraxis is one of the best guns in the game. Depending on what you're doing. If you're playing Endless, easily, maybe number 1. But that's because you get infinite durability. Them's the breaks. I don't know. Also, script bathing in cheese is the wildest pull. That's just the first thing that came to mind, bro. That's just what... I feel like that's good tattoo material to me. Not that I got a bunch of freaky-ass goblin tattoos, although I said I would. Whoa, there's not supposed to be 2 of you up there. Oh, I'm not even being... Oh my god, we've got no health from that. He was closer than I thought he was. I've not even been hip firing with this. It feels like I can ADS really fast with it. This is not the moment for this stuff. There we go. Who's shooting? Who's over here shooting, bro? It neighs when you first equip it. Oh, Blazer Dog, you genius. Let me see this. Oh, that sounds like the little clanking was throwing me off, but you're right. That's so cool. It's a magazine. There you go. See? I didn't play any COD, and I still have a heavy spam reload reflex. Maybe, I just say COD kid as in, like, you grew up with the shooter, like COD, Halo, Battlefield, all those games after an engagement is kind of a reflex to reload. But I guess that could be from other games, too, where ammo, like one clip or mag is probably what it takes to take someone down for the time to kill, you know? And that's a lot of multiplayer games, outside of, like, shotguns. That thing needs an optic and a suppressor. They did have a makeshift campaign for a Gobbo plush. I totally forgot. Otherwise, I would have gotten one. I didn't have any money at the time, or else I would have got one too. Easy way to remember, clips feed into mags, mags feed into guns. I'm not going to remember that. I'm just always going to save my ass and say clip or mag, whatever you want to call it. Ammo holder. I just need to associate ammo holder. I wish there was a universal term for that. Kind of reminds me of the Matilda from RE4. Yes. Yeah, no, you're right, dude. And that... Oh, God, I love Resident Evil 4. The remaster Resident Evil 4 is the greatest remake of a game of all time. Can that be disputed? I don't think so. Perfect game. I prefer it to the original, and I would say the remake is in my top 3 easy. So good. I'm out 8 dudes. Yeah, infinite ammo, Neuraxis, you have a valid point, but the torture of leveling up, that's true, but at least they fixed the melee thing, so you could slap a lock of the Magus, melee, and then get that level up real easy. You know, I guess library cards would help library cards as well. Heal, brother. Yeah, yeah, that explosion definitely fucked me up, dude. Wait, 2 snipers? Is that new or a rare chance? That's the first time I've seen it. 2 bell tower boys is nuts. They don't want me getting out of here with my pony gun, dude. Lock of the Magus would make the grind so much more tolerable. Just say Clagazine instead of Clipper Magazine. That's sick, dude. I'm going to do that. Hell, even in Beyond Citadel, where reloading is a chore, it's still instinctual to reload after engagements. Beyond Citadel. Sounds familiar, but I don't know what that is. It would be cool if they added a little galloping noise when you reload the gun since it's modeled after a horse. Yes. I say go crazy with the animations. I hope we get like an animation overhaul, animation sound effects overhaul for shit like that, dude. Like, who's going to complain? Whoever wants to complain, you can come see me in the principal's office because that sounds sick. All right. Get this up here. There we go. I forgot my flicker again. I don't even need to ride this out. I probably should figure out what we're doing for dinner. Because, I mean, it's not my fault, though. It's hard, man. I don't stream enough anymore. And I've been working on that video pretty much all week. Nice. Do I have this one? Teaches you 2 new recipe variants. I need those 2, baby. I need them. Oh, that took a while. Nice. That's a whole 2 I didn't know. But I've been busting my ass on that video, and now I'm like, I just want to vibe. Luckily, I don't think an everything video for this is going to be that hard. What the fuck? Where'd that come from, dude? Bro just burst into flames? Oh, wait, where was that? I love least resistance. Let's do it. We're doing it. I did not expect to fall in love with this. But least resistance is so good. You could just... I think what it is being someone who likes to play very mobile. I don't know. It's cheating, definitely. Least resistance is cheating, like 100%. But it doesn't it take like a bunch of durability away per shot? Still worth, dude. So good. For a sidearm especially? Yes. 666 minion. That's a fucking great idea. Clips go on the outside of the rounds. Cartridges and magazines completely encapsulated the whole cartridge. Like pages in a magazine, easy. Clip on the outside. Magazine like pages in a magazine. Bro, it's still just gibberish to me. I don't know. I feel like every time I try to like learn, like make that a learned thing for me, I remember the clip from Moist Critical of him getting in trouble for that, and I'm like, or no, he was like calling out the other dude, right? He was like, that's not a clip, this is a clip. What you've got is a magazine. That was my worst possible Moist. I could do a decent Moist, but I didn't do it right there. Now that I feel like I said I could do a decent Moist, I'll never do Moist again. But after that, that's one of those moments where like the secondhand embarrassment for how much he destroyed that guy. Oh, stop it. It was like, I don't know, it stays with you, dude. That's my second leather jacket of the day. Ridiculous. If money mattered, it wouldn't be worth the 2 recipes. Yeah, that's true. But I felt like I had to meme that a little bit. Because, like, 2 recipes? Bro, get the hell out of here. That's nothing. At least that's what they told me in the military. Well, then you definitely know what you're talking about. Because I know with the military, you gotta know your weapons inside and out, depending on where you are. If not all forms of the military. My wife's got a bunch of Marines in her family, so I bet you they'd be mad at me for not knowing that, at least to some extent. But I'm stubborn, dude. I don't hide that. I'm a stubborn little bud. That's the worst thing about having a kid is like, I'm stubborn, my wife is stubborn, my kid's not even 2, and you can already tell he's stubborn. So it's like, and I don't think there's anything wrong with being stubborn. I think people that think there's something wrong with being stubborn are very negative. Because I think you can be stubborn and still be very positive. You know, like with whatever it is. I like to think of it like, you can't tell me Santa Claus doesn't exist. You know? That's still a positive thing, either whether you're choosing to be ignorant or not. I just don't see anything wrong with it. I like that my kid's stubborn. It means he's firm in his beliefs. As long as he's not a dick about it, he's fine. Clips and magazines look a little different. I don't know. Oh, yeah, when he threatened the weird stalker dude. Yeah. Who was that, dude? I forgot. I'm spacing on my Charlie lore here. I love that pretty much everybody likes Moist. I mean, like, and it's a miracle, too, because he's, like, maybe the laziest content creator is in forms of editing. Everything else, the guy's like a business mogul, but editing his shit is like, it's nothing. It's like setting up a camera, Lonely Girl 35, or whatever it was from It's Always Sunny, and doing that shit. Like, it's literally no effort. But he's really good at talking. Like, that'll do it for you. I love Charlie. He's a cool... Parasocial moment? I was about to say he's a cool guy. Seems like a cool guy. We're best buds. We talk about clips and magazines. He hates me. You know what? Fuck all y'all, dude. How about that shit, dude? Deal with no damn snipers? Like 8 of them in one area? That's Town 5 for you. It's semantics, and that was a convincing Charlie. Sneeko, yeah, no, it wasn't. Sneeko was definitely a character. Interesting relationship dynamic. Yeah, dude. Sneeko, that bitch. Dude, when you shoot this fast, it sounds like a horse galloping. You hear that? That is sick. Oh, the bombs! Bro, I hadn't had that big mass of enemies yet. Bro, if you get the right RPM on this, which I have with the least resistance lower, it does lower the RPM, right? I think so. Right? Or is it just the durability? I think no, it's the bullet speed. I'm tripping. It's the bullet speed that it lowers. But if you, yeah, dude. I had it right the first time, and then I was second guessing myself. That's cool, man. This gun is sick. Heal, you're going to give me a panic attack. Oh, dude, don't even trip. Look, I got 3 defibs. If I space on a heal, I just come back to life with 2 seconds of invulnerability. That's why I don't worry about it too much. I have a habit of, like, not wanting to use my food even if I'm next to death. I kind of just want to clutch up in those moments. Nah, dude, stubborn is good. I'm super passive, and it's genuinely made my life a lot harder. I mean, I guess, you know, I hate to hear that. Like, that makes me want to, like, combat it because I hate to hear that your life is harder for a reason opposite of mine. Yeah, never want to hear that. But I think there's got to be benefits to both. You know? I'm trying to be positive. I'm always just an idiot. I was in the Air Force. It wasn't that serious. But have 2 marksman medals. That's about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Wait, that sounds delicious, dude. What are you talking about? Is that a saying? Useful as a chocolate teapot? Because fuck that saying. That sounds really yummy. Like what? Sorry. Not to clown on your sayings, bro, but... Like, imagine having your tea, and then it's kind of like a bread bowl after you get free chocolate. It tastes like whatever tea you were drinking. Yummy, dude. I love the Balthazar. I know the Balthazar is shit, but I love it. I don't care if it takes an hour to reload and you only get 4 shots. I love that gun. I feel like so powerful with it. Alright, well, this gun is sick. Had me re-guessing exactly. Like, I only wanted to make sure I could remember least resistance attributes. Because I want to make sure other people can make their horsey gallop, dude. Although I'm going to take least resistance off, because if I'm using this as a primary, I don't want that. That's a little much. We're burning through durability because of that. So we're gonna yank that off, and then I want to shoot it off real quick. Because I absolutely love that it sounds like a horsey galloping. That's the coolest shit ever, dude. Zatura, if he's the one who came up with that idea, whoever decided it should sound like a damn horse, and that's where the RPM is set, bless you, bro. I hope they have an extra Christmas this year. 2 Christmases for them, because that's the coolest goddamn idea. The gun having just a little bolt that is very Cyberpunk 2077. I think the Omaha, basically. Lol, he's my best friend. We talk about Sulfur all day. I don't know. Wait. Oh, you're talking about Charlie and me. Charlie and Me is going to be my autobiography, bro. Or my fanfic. Whatever comes first. Oh my god. Maybe they could both be the same thing. You know? Nobody can prove I'm lying. He's up there with Andrew Tate. Who? Charlie? Or Sneeko? Sneeko. Which is... No, Johnny Somali was the dude from Arizona who went to... Where you go to Korea or Taiwan or some shit and got arrested. Now he's like going to prison there. Fucking asshole. How many like content creators are from Arizona and then all of them are shitheads? Why? Why are we doing that? You know what sucks? Like XQC, notorious dumbass, right? Whatever. I actually don't hate XQC. I think he's just a guy. Like, I think he's just a guy in a sense. Like, I don't think he's ever trying to push any like serious rhetoric or whatever. So whatever. I don't hate him. Sometimes he can be funny, but I do think he's dumb. Like, that's the thing. I don't think he's like sinister. Some people look at XQC and they're like, this is a monster of a person. And I'm like, I don't think so. I think he's just a dumb dude who sometimes talks too much without knowing stuff. A stupid person. But he, scratch all that, whatever. He's got my birthday, and then I'm also in Arizona, and all these dumb people are from Arizona. So it's just like my only relations with the big boys is birthdays and locations, and that's none of the good ones. The RPM, that RPM is very galloping. It's a galloping level of RPM, bro. Sneeko, of course. Okay, yeah. I wonder if that pistol could hang with double the RPM and a 5.56 chisel. Let me see what oils I have. And then I gotta go so we can eat dinner. My wife is probably like, bruh. Or maybe she started. I don't know. If she gave the kid some cut up grapes, he's fine. But you gotta do that. Where are my RPMs? Okay. Yeah. So we can do... We could just cleanse it when we're done. So we'll do 0 fucks. You said double? What'd you say? Could hang with the... I wonder if that pistol could hang with double the RPM and a 5.56. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll do a 0 fucks and a fragile system and see if Ralphie has a 5.56. I don't know. It's totally saying you couldn't steep the tea because the tea would easily... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. You know what? You don't have to remind me how stupid I am. She only has a 7.62, so let's try with the double RPM. It's, he's from here in Arizona. Good thing I never ran into him. Yeah, dude. He's in, he was in Scottsdale, I think, which is like, you know, if you know anything about Scottsdale, it makes sense. It's like 90% rich-ass dudes and then 10% like real, like extra ghetto. I don't know what that is. There's like a small portion of Scottsdale that's like super ghetto. And I don't get it because the rest of it's like super nice. Maybe they just like put them all in that one area. I don't know. I'm watching Atazi. He's been covering Jack Doherty's trial. I like Atazi. And I like June the King when it comes to like drama shit because it feels like both of them. Atazi, I just agree with him with a lot of stuff. So he's usually got an opinion on stuff. I like that he doesn't fence sit. But then June the King is like listening to a Wikipedia article. And I love that shit, dude. It feels like he doesn't put any kind of like personal bias behind what he's saying. It sounds like he just reports whatever happened or whatever's happening. I fucking love that when it comes to drama shit. But he does like big ass essays. Lamau is stupid person. Is the Cavalier good? I just found that gun after killing Cousin. Yes, it is sick. This is really fun. I was at first kind of annoyed that we got another pistol because we have so many of them, but it's already creeping up there. It's like a loving pistol. This is really good. I wish someone would cut my grapes. Well, we have to cut his grapes. I don't want to slice his grapes in half every time I give him grapes, but I have to because he's too young, and a big-ass grape, he swallows that, he's going to choke on it. So maybe start choking on grapes, Roscoe, and somebody would be like, I got to cut this shit up for you. You've gone and, like, you can't eat a grape, dude. That's what you got to do. Good luck with dinner, man. Yeah, I don't even know what we're going to do. Dude, something with the sun. There's tons of dummies in Florida. That desert is a whole nother thing. Like, it bakes your brain. Literally, my mom's boyfriend, like, I don't talk to her, but, like, 3 years ago, I heard he died because this dum-dum went out into the desert without water, without a phone, and with a car that like was always breaking down. And he got trapped in the middle of the desert because his car broke down, didn't have any like survival needs. And then when the doctors found him, they said he was walking around screaming because it was the middle of summer. So he was walking around screaming. And then the doctors explained it as scrambled, like his brains had melted like eggs from a heat stroke, dude. and they said he was like a zombie. Like there was nothing behind his eyes, and he was just screaming. The sun can fuck you up. It's like the scariest imagery ever. But like, who lives in Arizona and doesn't go with the phone and water? Bro, if you're going to go in the desert, bring some water, bitch. It's the easiest thing you can do. 762. Oh, yeah. I was going to dump these on here. What am I doing? We're going to try that. My bad. Got caught up in conversation. All right, we doubled the RPM, so it should be at 800. So, yeah, let's check this out, and then I'm going to be done. Arizona represent, let's go. I find that the YouTube algo will throw people in your general area for some reason. I don't know what that is. Unless everyone in Arizona is a bunch of gamers. I mean, obviously, we've got some of the biggest metropolitan cities in the world, with like Phoenix is in the top 15 or some shit. I love Arizona. Wish I lived there, to be honest. During the winter. It's great during the winter. The summer, not so much. I hate it. The power bills, the walking outside being sticky within 5 minutes, but the winter's amazing. I love Papatazzi. Makes me feel like I've been a reasonable person in comparison. Dude, yeah, he's cool. He seems chill, too. That's the thing. Sometimes you get a vibe from certain YouTubers where you can see that they're being genuine. He seems genuine. So, born and raised in Yuma. Moved, though. Yuma, that's far as shit. Yuma and Tucson are like, I've been there twice, and I've lived here for 10 years, 15 years. So, those two places are so foreign to me. So glad they buffed the Augusta's durability. Now it's actually viable and endless when I get a crazy dry streak of just 0 inf durability power-ups. Yeah, no, that's a huge buff, too. Wasn't it like 2,000 or something? It's like a crazy buff now. Yeah, that's a really good buff for the Augusta. Yeah, someone who had heat stroke before that was not fun. That sounds awful. I'm sorry to hear that. Heat stroke looks really scary. Have a great night, man. Have a great night, everybody, after we fire this baby off. That sounds like such a horror movie if any, there was an awful survival horror movie. Someone should do a heat stroke survival horror movie, dude, so people, like, learn. Hi, Dallasy. Would be complete if a skinwalker was chasing him. Is he okay? Not to pry, but how did he end up? Bro, his brains turned to eggs, dude. He died. But he was dead by the time they got to the hospital. There's nothing they could do. Basically, from what I was told, the doctors were like, yeah, his brains are gone. Like, this guy's dead. He's like just a shell of a person. Because his internal temperatures were like 109, I think? I don't remember. It was a few years ago, and I heard it all secondhand. But from what I was told, the doctors were like, he's melted inside. So, yeah, no, he died. But it was his own doing. Like, don't go outside without water and a phone, dude. He was mad or something. They got into a fight. Somebody stole his gun. Like, my mom is an insane person, so I don't even know. That's why I don't talk to her, because I have a kid, and I don't want her around him. But, like, somebody took his gun. He got pissed off, so he just drove into the desert. Would be complete if sorry. Double durability to 1,800. Yeah, okay, so that's a lot. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Sounds like. It just sounds like a faster horse. I wonder if we can gun crank it. The fact that we can hear the horsey. I don't have a gun crank on you. I could workbench it. Primate bolt. Come on, give me a gun crank, baby. Do I not have a gun crank anywhere? Not just a spare gun cranky? Anywhere? There we go. That's going to make it a lot easier to get consistent horse gallop, which is everything to me. It's too fast. Hold on. Let's remove the oils. I don't care if I'm wasting oils. We'll get more. We'll get more. I do love the zero fucks oil, though. All right, let's try it normal. Gun crank. Let's hear it. Gun crank this thing, first thing you get. That is sick. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. 105 is critical temperature. Yeah. It is what it is, you know. They live a very dangerous life, so stuff like that happens. I think mine peaked at 104, if I recall. Damn, dude. I got to 103 when I had a fever when I was a baby. Not a baby. I was like 8. Man, I got to 103. Nobody was listening to me. I was like, I'm hot. And my dad was like, no, you're fine. And then when they took me to the hospital, they're like, this dude's at 103. I was like 8. Just scary shit, dude. But nobody was listening to me until I like passed out. It sounds like a paintball gun now. Dude, it kind of looks like one, too, with the color scheme. That's sick. There's a lot of stuff going. I love this gun. It was all a haze. I wouldn't bring any children to the salty crocodile, as I know as my father. The salty crocodile is crazy, bro. So I completely understand and empathize with your parent issue. The salty crocodile is amazing. I'm going to use that, especially because I would watch in that. Okay, wait. Don't get me on another tangent, but I have been watching the Steve Irwin Kids show. If you guys haven't seen it, it's actually really good. It's the one where it's just his kids. I think it's called The Irwins. I don't know. Crikey, it's The Irwins or some shit. Check it out. It's actually good. If you like animal shows, I love that shit. How you doing, son? How's the little one? Delacy, I'm doing good. Little one's great. I hope everyone had a great night. I hope you guys enjoy the update because I know I did, but I am out of time now. Oh, there's a new video. I uploaded a new video, and then I'm going to start working on another Sulfur video. And then I might do a different video after that. I might do a different game just because I haven't done any other games in a while. I love Sulfur, but I do like to take a little vacay for a video so that I can palate cleanse. Dang, I caught you at the end of the stream. Yeah, buddy. I got to go. But Dallas, I hope you're doing well. I hope Ohio is treating you amazingly, my father. See y'all. Take care, man. My salty crocodile of a father. Oh, thank you, Roscoe. Much love. Take care. You don't have to do that. But appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good night, you guys. And